Hello, investors. Welcome to Chart Shastra, where investing is made simple with the help of charts. Today is episode 2 of our market leader series. So, the entire goal of this series is to try to find the stock which have a potential of becoming next multi-baggers. We have been in a bear market for almost last 6 months. Like looks like, especially on the chart, the market is trying to form a bottom here, but there could be some form of time correction. So, the market might consolidate for a few more months or few more weeks. We never know how long does it take. So the best action to do is now to find the stocks or groups or themes which are currently outperforming the markets, because when the market actually improves and reach back to its previous high, there would be a new bull run, right? And these stocks or themes which are currently holding up in current market conditions would be the stocks which have a huge potential of becoming multi-bagger. So the first group which we will be discussing is agrochemical stocks. This is something which is very related to the fertilizers which we have seen last week itself. So if you can check out my video for the last week also. Although in agrochemicals, the same stories would run for the agrochemical themes, which is the IMD has forecasted above normal monsoon. So there would be better crops, there would be increased demand for pesticides and crop protection chemicals. And farmers also intend to invest more in crop care because they are confident of the rainfall. And also the raw material prices have also been reducing, which are increasing in the margins. These have been reflecting in the latest quarterly results. There has been also some export opportunity opening up, and the low inventory cycle out in the channel has been playing out because most of the dealers are trying to restock these fertilizers or agrochemicals. So now currently let's come to the first stock, which is NSCL Industries. The primary reason which I have picked out here is Coromandel has acquired almost 50% of the stake for almost 820 crore. You can see here in this Economic Times article, right? They are planning to acquire a 53% stake for 820 crores. So you have clearly know that Coromandel belongs to Murugappa Group, which are very famously known for turning around the companies. So the last company which I've done that is CG Power, and it has created immense wealth for investors. So even the people have been expecting the same thing. That's why you can see here, right? There has been a massive volumes. Look at here, highest volume ever volumes. Although in back 3 days has been seen here. And while the entire market, this is the Nifty small cap index, while the entire market has been correcting, this stock did not even correct itself, and now it has blasted off. You might think that the stock has already moved up 200%, how long it can go. Please note that any multi-bagger stock which is becoming 5x or 10x need to make that first 100% or 200% move, right? You might think that this is very expensive or not, but trust me, it would always give you another opportunity. So I'm opening a weekly chart here. You can clearly say that on the weekly chart, the stock has entered stage 2 uptrend. Now it is the moving average is currently up sloping upwards, and look at the volumes here. So anyway, the stock would definitely give you some kind of again a pullback buy or some consolidation here. Please wait for that. And if you're not sure when to buy it, I usually put my trades on my Twitter page called Chart Shastra. You can please type Chart Shastra in Twitter, and you can follow this Twitter channel. Now let's come to our second stock, which is Krishana Phosphates. You can clearly see here, right? Again, this stock too has also entered stage 2 with a massive volume. So if you ask me why do those massive volumes have happened, because it had a very spectacular result in the last March 25 quarter. Look at here. There has been triple digit growth. So this is the presentation given by the management of the most recent quarter. Look at here, the PAT margins and the margins. Look at here. The margins, PAT margins has been 1.6%. Last year it has been 5.6. Now it is 6.7. Look at the margins. And look at the profitability growth. It is up 454%. That's a triple digit. And even on a quarterly basis, it has given 23% growth. And look at the EBITDA margins, 10%, 13%, now 14.6. In fact, the company has recorded its highest ever quarterly sales in the most recent quarter. That's how the happening thing over Krishana. Again, the stocks, even today, it's also up 5%. It will definitely give you a re-entry. So please wait for that re-entry so that you can have a very oriented approach. The third stock which we would be discussing is Paradeep Phosphates. This is again another chemical agrochem stock. Very recently, it has also announced its results. Look at here. On a quarterly level, the PAT has increased by 644%. EBITDA, the increase by 119%. Even the revenue is increased by 56%. And the trend is overall within the same financial year too. Again, one of the very, very strong. Look at the volumes. The entire market has been correcting from this point, right? But did this stock correct much? No. And it quickly came back to its previous high. That's how the strong agrochemicals are looking right now. So this is the first sector or the group which I have discussed today. The next group is alcohols, breweries, and distilleries. Again, there has been some lot of buzz about these stocks lately, especially when I'm looking at the weekly charts here. The first stock is home distilleries. So, what would be the reasons happening on the alcohol space is the premiumization. People are preferring to drink more expensive alcohols rather than to damage their health with a cheap alcohol. So, look at here, SBDL almost trying to, it might make a breakout of this stage too. And the volumes has also been buzzing a lot. Look at here, this was the market, how it has corrected, how it has stayed flat. So this is the daily chart. It looks perfect. In fact, it has given a little entry point today for aggressive entry. See, this was the entry point given by the stock today itself. The next stock is Radco Khaitan. Again, I love the charts which are having such long bases. So even the weekly charts look very fantastic compared to the Nifty. These are the stocks which are strongly holding up. The other few interesting names is Association, Alcohols and Breweries. So look at here, the entire market has been correcting, but did this stock correct much? No, right? That is your cue here. Even ABDL. Very recently, for the last 5 sessions, look at the volume and the price. It is trending up. Huge, huge, huge move. Look at the today results. Probably they are expecting some good results. That's why there has been a lot of buzz. Even Tilak Nagar Industries, look at here. It was a very strong gap up today on the results. So it is 12% up. Even the weekly charts looks also much better for Tilak Industries. Probably trying to enter again into a stage 2. So these are the few names which have been tracking few groups, agrochemicals, alcohols, fertilizers, and hospitals. In the next week, we would be discussing again 2 or 3 more themes which are running hot in the markets. Please do give me feedback on this video. If you have liked it, please put a like button and also follow me on the Twitter, which is Chartsastra, so that I usually put my lower trades here. So you can follow me over here. So thanks a lot for watching my video. See you next week. Bye bye.